Yes, yes, absolutely. I would 100% recommend this and Keto Ladies and other programs, especially if it's in the small group format. I think that's what's so refreshing, is that we really do have so much opportunity for interaction with all these amazing people in the low carbon keto groups.
Would you recommend LCU events to your friends, family?
Absolutely. I've already started. You know, I think that what Hannah and Bitter have actually achieved here is nothing short of extraordinary, and I wish that all my family would come and on a conference like this, and my friends. So I'll be spreading the word far and wide.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's a perfect place, and with this kind of venue where we are now, also it's perfect. So it's one of the good thing I think about it, which why I would recommend it really, is because it's a familiar feeling about it. You can talk to everyone, and you don't have to be afraid to talk to some famous guy somewhere or something. Everyone is so open and transparent and everything. So it's absolutely.
I would happily recommend anything Hannah and Bitte do. Depends of course on your target demographic. So whether it is actual patients or is it the physicians. Here we have this kind of great mixture. But if they plan to do a specialized event for either physicians or patients or other healthcare providers, I would happily recommend it to the appropriate people, yes.
I have been thinking about it because I've already some people in my mind that I can invite for next year, so I say yes.
Thank you.
Of course, because I'm so into it, but I find it often people are a bit reluctant, and I think you have to go on a low-carb journey at home before you before you fly away on a conference, because it's something about changing your mind about fat. Lots of people are very scared of fat. So you have to do a journey at home, and then you can fly away to a conference.
I would actually. But I do come from a little far away, and some other people, I guess, they would know. But I think it's worth the effort to come here, and then because you get so much out of it.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure, without a doubt. It's so extremely important to get this message out that you have a great alternative to medication and the traditional guidelines, and they're doing such an important work. It's very, of course, I recommend it.
Well, that's a difficult thing for a couple of people that I know. They might be afraid of talking English that much.
Yes.
It's also a question of costs for some people,
yes,
to be honest.
Yeah.
And so that would restrict the number of people that I would recommend to go here. But such an event could even be a good meeting for, does the word multiplicator exist in English as well? I don't know.
Yes,
people who promote the theory to others, to their friends and to their neighbors, or to their customers, depending if they do it professionally, and they have good reason to come here, I think.
Yeah.
But for friends and family, it's a question. For my wife, it was interesting. For me, it turned out to be interesting in the end as well, because although I was a bit more skeptic in the beginning, I thought, well, there's nothing wrong about this scenery here, so I wouldn't have come anyway. But in the end, the whole Congress turned out much more interesting to me than I expected to.
Please go. I definitely would, because I mean, I'm already here for the second time, so that speaks for itself.
Yes.
And yes, I definitely also already recommended it to other people. I think one of the problems is probably a bit that it takes up so much time.
Yes.
So maybe one day shorter could be a good idea.
Yeah.
The price is also a little bit elevated, so I mean, I
kind of a selective point. But still, I mean, for me it's a week of holidays, and the view is great. You can do other things as well. So I take it as a holiday and something I do for myself. So I also recommend it to other to other people.
Yeah.